Good morning. The morning after the night before. Well, I'm well rested. Wedding was great. And that's a good job too, because today I've got a long drive. Another change of plans.
Step and jazz hands.
And poor old Bremen is missing out again. But there's reasons for that. It's a Sunday today. Nothing's open in Germany. Like, nothing's happening. Also, it turns out Bremen is like an environmental city. So you need a green sticker on any car, including a foreign car, to get in there, which I don't have, I can't get. It's still a good 7-hour drive or 6.5-hour drive to the ferry from Bremen, and on a Monday I need to get the ferry by 6 PM at the latest. And I actually need to do some shopping, and because nothing's open today, that leaves Monday morning. I need to buy a suitcase, and my trainers, which smell like death, need to be replaced. So I figured I'd just push on and get as far as I could, but still within Germany, so the prices were still cheap for Monday morning. So I'm going to drive to Flensburg, which is right on the German-Danish border, and that's apparently a 6.5-hour drive. Sunday, roads are good, I've got nothing else planned, so I can just take my time. Maybe break it up into 2 or 3 stints, we'll see. 6.5 hours is about the same I did from Hirtshals, Denmark to Bremen the first time when I stopped, and that kind of ruined me, but I think that's because it was really hot and I didn't drink enough. Today, the weather is not so good. First time in the trip, had a bit of rain. I might get there in time for the West Ham game, but doubtful. Doesn't mean anything anyway. It's been a terrible season. Funny story, I was told by my friend today, my German friend, the one who was getting married, that Germans don't indicate left on a roundabout. So think of it from driving on the right hand side, and I'm going to go all the way around the roundabout and take that turning. They don't indicate left. He said if I did that, they would be utterly confused and think I'd be like turning left the wrong way onto the roundabout. So I've been doing that this whole time. So I won't do it anymore. I don't want to confuse the poor locals. Little jaunt through the countryside, somewhere in northern Germany, no idea. Road closures, traffic, standard. That was a big stint, about 4 hours I think, in the hot seat. Probably could have carried on, to be honest. I just felt like I should have a break, I guess, for my aging body. Anyway, we're done, so have another drink maybe, and then hit the road again. Alright, that's us in Flensburg. Probably took over 7 hours in the end with diversions and one break. Probably should have stopped more, but you know, once you're on the way, you just kind of want to get there, don't you? So let's try and find somewhere to park. That was a trek up the stairs. One of the strangest hotels I've stayed in before. The reception's only manned for like 2 hours after 5 PM. So you have to check in using the machine. There's no room key. It's just a code. So you have to use that to get in the front door and to get in your room. Alright. Yes, there we go. My best budget. God love it. Out for a walk on the mean streets of Flensburg, and I think they are quite mean. There's a lot of people around here that look like they're on drugs or up to no good. At least in this bit where I am. An interesting place. Not your tourist hotspot, I don't think. But maybe I haven't got to the nice bit yet. I am staying in the Ibis budget after all, which is not generally the nicest part of town. Seen better days, I guess. Alright, this is a better bit. This is a better bit. Still a lot of police cars rolling past. To be fair, other side of the fjord looks quite nice through this metal fence. No, your guess is as good as mine. After a very long drive, I think I deserve a beer, don't you? One more, why not? A couple of drinks in a lovely setting over there. I might go there later, to be honest. It looks like they serve some really nice pizza. Not gonna lie though, those 2 beers gone to my head a little bit. Probably because I've sat in a car all day and haven't eaten much at all. Gonna head back to the hotel. Little rest. It's getting a bit chilly. Still got the shorts on, so need to be a bit warmer. Just heading out in an attempt to get some food. Who knows what will occur? Been in Germany for quite a few days now and not had a doner kebab, so there we go. Doner kebab, mit pommes, back to the hotel, watch golf, living the dream. Good morning from Flensburg.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Last full day of the trip. Had to have a little bit of a lie-in this morning. The reason we're getting here is I only have 3.5 hours left to get to the ferry. And I don't need to be there till around, I don't know, 5:30, 6 o'clock this evening. So, perfect time to do some much needed shopping before I head back into the expense of Scandinavia. It's 9:30 in the morning, so I've got plenty of time. Today is the day. It really is the day. I do love Flensburg. Oh, this is fun. It's all very well having codes and access codes and locks on doors and things. Then you get back to your room and you can't get in. And there's no one at reception. So you have to phone somebody. And they have to send somebody over to let you in your room. So yeah, we have to wait for them to arrive. Fun. Loving the old parking token here. Proper old school. It's been a long time since I've seen one of these. Let's hope it works. We're in luck. Coffee hinted. Now off up the road to Aalborg. About 2 hours away. And that's where I'm gonna chill out until it's time to get the ferry, which is then about 40 minutes away from there. So, well, maybe. Yeah. Who knows? But heading north. That's what matters. With my coffee in hand. Welcome to the Aalborg Big Centre. Yes, gonna waste some time here in this monstrosity of a shopping centre. Bye bye, Nike Air Force Ones. I knew you so well.
Be strong.
There's a lot of death. Been dished out in Denmark. My word. Time for the last leg. An hour to Hirtshals. And a couple of hours till I'm on the ferry. Woo! Make it sound like an ordeal, but it's starting to drag a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Right, let's get on the road. We're in the queue, we're checked in, and the boat is backing in. Got the view again. I'm lucky. Wow. Alright then, one last beer or two while I await this evening's entertainment, the Splash Duo. Cannot wait. Missed the bingo, unfortunately. Gutted about that. But truly, I am gutted about that. Tell me that's not a pathetic amount of crisps.
We got you in stone, microwave ovens, custom kitchen delivery. We can go on together with suspicious minds. You get a shiver in the dark and it's raining in the park, but meantime.
Good morning from somewhere just off the Norwegian coast. And you'll have to take my word for it, because I can't see a thing. I think we're about 30 minutes from arrival. And it is cold. And it is foggy. And we are back in Norway. Yay. Ending as we started. Directed view sneaking there. There she blows, Norga. What a trooper, what an absolute trooper. Served me well, served me so well. There we have it, mission completed. It wasn't like I've circumnavigated the globe or anything, but that felt pretty epic to me. Feels pretty good to have achieved what I set out to achieve. Attended a wedding, delivered lots of crap to my parents' house, and had some fun while I was doing it. Now for some stats, yeah? That was a total travel distance of 3,600 kilometres. That's mind-boggling to me. Of which 2,992 kilometres were on the road, with 38 hours of driving time, according to my car. Absolutely ridiculous. 7 countries, 6 hotels, 2 ferries, 2 trains, 2 audiobooks completed, 1 wedding, 1 round of golf, just the 1 incident of driving down the wrong way of a one-way street, and frankly, way too many beers drunk. Thanks for coming with me. Like and subscribe, as they say. Actually, I don't care if you like it or subscribe it. It's just fun making it. Hopefully you enjoyed my little trip. Alright, Dave out.